All right, today's April 19th. It's 6 p.m. I just climbed up the Cougar Crest Trail, the 2 mile, to get back to where I left off 5 days ago, I guess. Yeah, I was at Kenny's place for 4 nights. It was allowed me to relax and rest up, get some stuff done. And now here we are, back on the PCT at mile 277. This is Big Bear Lake. My first morning after getting back on trail from Big Bear. A little cold in the night, but all in all, it's great to be back. Well, this has been a really nice re-entry into the trail after the break in Big Bear. It's just meandering along the sides of the hills, sounds of birds all morning, and yeah, it's just been really nice. Well, this is really strange. I'm literally in the middle of nowhere, and I have come across this strange thing. Not sure what the solar's for, but inside is a pit toilet. So it even has an address marker. Weird. Well, this makes more sense now. There is a horse corral and trough, so I guess this is a more established camping area. I've decided that the smell of pine needles baking in the sun is my new favorite smell. And this stretch is full of them. There's tons of pine trees through here. It's just a really nice day. This is awesome. It's I'm sure I got a little bit soft in Big Bear, but that's okay. I got days to build up my strength and endurance. Until then, this is just really nice. This is Holcomb Creek. This is my next water for 8 miles. Almost looks like a beaver was at work there. Well, I'm rested, fueled, watered. I've got, I think, another 8 miles to go until the campsite, so it should be an easy day. It's nice and flat. And supposedly there's a campfire ring that you're allowed to have, so I might do that tonight. Be back. never been able to film these guys like this before. I just can't get over how nice a day it is today. There's been days where I've just been super tired and thinking like, how much farther is it until I'm done? Meanwhile, today it's just easy. So that's nice. It's a nice mix. Sometimes it's easy to get off trail even when it looks like you're on it. So I just had to cross that to get back up there. It's the freeway. Small victory. I hate going under things. This one's actually got some boulders right by it, so you can go up and over, and there's one on the other side, so yay. This is so weird. It's April 20th. I'm somewhere in the desert. It's hot enough, I got sweat dripping down my back and my pants, and out of nowhere I start singing, "Have a holly jolly Christmas, in case you didn't know. Dun, 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 the friends you know, so have a cup of cheer. Hi ho the mistletoe, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas." Like, what the hell? Anyhow. That's Quad Father. He is hiking in Crocs. Well, it's 15 minutes later and I cannot for the life of me get this stupid song out of my head, so I'll do something different. Sing along if you know the words. Here we are, rock me like a hurricane. We built this city on rock and roll. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're the modern Stone Age family. Sunny days, diamonds are forever. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots, I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can deny. When a girl walks in with a itty bitty thing and a round thing in your face. Her name is Rio and she dances on the something. My wife's gonna be disappointed that I can't remember all the words. Anyhow. Well, there's a Spanish train that runs between Guadalquivir and Old Seville. And it is said that the souls of the dead fill that train 10,000 deep. Oh, the railway man lay dying with his people by his side. But above his bed, waiting for the dead, was a devil with a twinkle in his eye. Well, God's not around, and look what I found. This one's mine. Just then the Lord himself appeared in a blinding flash of light. So the devil just grinned and said, "I may have sinned, but there's no need to push me around. I got here first, you can do your worst. He's going underground. But I think I'll give you one more chance," said the devil with a grin. "So throw away your stupid lance, it's really not your style. Joker is a name, poker is a game. Play right here on this bed, and then we'll play for the biggest stakes yet, the souls of the dead." And I said, "Look out, Lord, he's gonna win. The sun is out, the night is riding in. That train is still on time. Oh, my soul is on the line. Oh, Lord, don't let him win." And the devil, he had three. Oh shit, I can't remember the rest. Anyhow, What a freak. Is that delirium setting in? Almost at the campsite. Just a little bit more to go. All right, this is awesome. It's like 2:45. Got a fire pit. Lots of space. This is going to be the camping tonight. It's going to be awesome. Wow, every single one of these is like as big as my foot. It looks like tomorrow will be easy hiking. This is where I am. So it's going to follow the creek and then eventually get to the hot springs. That'll be awesome. So occasionally what happens when I wake up, especially in the foot areas, my quilt is wet because the heat from my body condenses the cold air of the night and it just sits on top of the quilt. So I have to put it away wet, and then when you get out to wherever later in the day when it's sunny, then you air it out, which is what I'm doing now. So there's this weird expression called the trail provides, and it basically means that, you know, when you're least expecting it, the trail will provide you with whatever it is that you're looking for. And last night I was literally telling Cynthia that I may have misplaced my snow baskets. And what do I just find on the ground in this campsite? Awesome. That's sweet. Well, I definitely don't want my poles slipping through the snow when the time comes at Baden-Powell, so that's awesome that I found that. And then on a different funny story, I had heard earlier in the trip about how someone was experiencing some butt chafe and didn't know what to do, so someone else said, oh, hey, you know what, just if you got any chapstick, you can use that. So the guy had some cherry chapstick and rubbed it around the region and seemed to do well, and I don't know if he accidentally dropped it or somehow he got rid of it. And a little while later, at the camp the next night, someone else was saying, oh yeah, the trail provides, I needed some chapstick and I found this cherry chapstick. Nobody told him anything. And I can soak my feet at the same time. Well, there's a nice little sandbar here so I can ice my knee. My first little trail creek soak, I guess. I'm still too wimpy to go all the way in. Well, this is super gross. I went down to the water and I left my stuff by that tree, and there's like hundreds of ants all over my sleeping pad. So now I gotta get them off. So this is one of those weird lunch meals. It's a buffalo style chicken, which tastes better than it looks. And then I added some Cheetos. Hopefully it tastes good. Well, my wrap skills need a bit of work, but it tastes good. All right, first fire of the PCT. So Kung Fu and I are the only ones here. So it should be a fun night. 5 squares of TP and 2 Mylar wrappers. Yeah, baby. The holy hand grenade has been inserted. Well, tonight was pretty awesome. That fire was really refreshing. And now just lying here, the stars are out. It's not windy. You can hear the crickets and the frogs in the background. It's pretty sweet. So it was a really good day all in all. And with that, a new day begins. So that's pretty sweet. It's was it 10 a.m., just a little after 10 on April 21, and I have hiked 300 miles. So that's like 480 kilometers. That's pretty sweet. So I just met a girl named Keeper who said that these little white flowers with the green cups is miner's lettuce. It's an edible plant and it tastes really good. So that's it. After that last handful, my body's craving more, so I need to eat a salad at the next time. That's what I need to do. All day I've been traversing mountains, just following this canyon through the valley of Deep Creek. So it just skirts the edge time after time. So eventually this will lead to the hot pools. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to Canada I go. I'm here to say it's a long way. Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho. So this is really cool. There's this bush that I've been walking by for a week that sort of looks like poodle dog bush, but not really, and I wasn't sure what it was. And before I started the trip, I downloaded this app called Seek by iNaturalist, and it's cool. It works in offline mode, and you just use your camera and it figures out what things are and then saves a picture. And so yeah, it's really cool. So I just took like, I don't know, 3 or 4 different things that I've seen around the trail here in the last 100 meters. So it was cool. Just keep trucking along this canyon. Got about 3 miles to go. When you're looking forward to something, it seems to take forever to get to, and every time you go around another bend, there's another 3 more to go. And I'm supposedly very close, so springs are imminent.
Getting washed out by a flight.
From Deep Creek Hotsprings.
I'm having to go home and explain to everybody that I had to quit because I lost all my gear. And then I woke up and it was raining.
I knelt down by my tent and passed my feet like a 5 minute.
I can get you a job
I damaged my patella. I'm gonna have to get off the trail.
I know.
This is one of the more private pools.
I don't know what it is, but it's got magical powers.
So this keeps the squirrels away from his food because it's filled with money. Over the course of the day, 4 of these catfish were caught, which I would later share with a few other people over the campfire. Keeper and Starboy are just a couple of the people I would hang out with at the pools. And Tallahassee Joe is a local fixture at the pools. So it's been a super sweet time at the pools today, so I thought I'd mix it up for supper tonight and have something a little nicer. So tonight we're going to have roasted potatoes with a garlic and cheese sauce, and then a ham shank fully cooked. And to that we will add roasted chicken with a zesty lemon pepper sauce. You just cannot get better than that. Look at that. Oh my god. Just doesn't get any better than that. So it's pretty weird putting my tent up tonight. It's been 2 weeks since I last put up a tent, and only 4 times on the entire trail, and 3 of them were in the first week. So it's supposed to rain tonight, so hopefully it's not too windy, because it is windy here. The hot springs are just a little vortex that pulls you in. I've just left. I already want to go back, but I'll never leave. So there's a cook-off, a Chilli cook-off, 6.5 miles down. So we'll do that today. Sounds fun. Keeping the shoes off for this stop. This is the Chilli cook-off at the Joshua Inn. So many beards and bikers. Dave from the Joshua Inn giving us a ride back to the trail. Thank you. The Chilli cook-off was good food, but I didn't want to stay overnight there. It's gonna be a gong show. Lots of people, lots of drinking, not a lot of sleeping. So back here where it's quiet, walking from ridge to ridge. Creek, cricket, and frogs. Well, it's a nice morning. Only thing, cowboy camping last night, everything got soaked with condensation. It's kind of weird. So I have to dry it out later today, but other than that, it's a good day so far. Well, I still don't know what that mountain is in the background. One day I'll figure it out. Lots of motorcycles, side-by-sides, quads. There's one driving through the hills here, blaring Slim Shadys. It's kind of funny. It's very weird having these side-by-sides and motorcycles drive around you. It's kind of like you get used to how quiet it is and just hearing birds and animals, and now it's like, hey, what are you doing here? It's just kind of strange. Even though from their perspective, we're the ones invading their environment. Well, that's different. I think that's part of the wall for the dam. Huh. Well, today's been just an exceptional day. I feel awesome. Could be because I had a decent sleep last night, even though my bag was wet, but I think I only woke up once, which is unheard of. So that's really good. But yeah, it's just weather's nice. It's not too strenuous today. Met lots of cool people the last few days. So yeah, just things are really good. So that's awesome. There's been a bunch of these lilac type trees all over the place. They smell great. And according to my Seek app, it's Chaparral Whitehorn. So I've been skirting this lake all morning. So I was on the other side this morning. And now we're over here. It's a nice change. Well, that's one way to build a shoulder. This morning I woke up and my sleep stuff was all soaked because of condensation over the night. So I'm just drying it out. Luckily in this heat it doesn't take very long, maybe like 5 minutes. It'll be all dry. Sometimes it's the simple pleasures, like a concrete path and a handicap ramp from where I was to the dumpster to get rid of my garbage. I've had about a 2-hour break, so that's nice, feel a little better. And it's what, 12 miles to Cajon Pass, which is a little farther than I normally would have wanted to go today. It would be 24 miles for the day, which is a lot. So we'll see how I feel. I'm not committed to it, but if it's easy hiking, I could maybe get a hotel room, which would be nice, and shower properly. Anyhow, what time is it here? 2 o'clock. On I go. There's 9 horseback riders setting out for a little excursion. Okay, not quite sticking with my mileage plan, so hopefully this doesn't backfire, but anyhow, I'm pushing to Cajon. That's where the McDonald's is for the McDonald's challenge. The next town. I've got 5.5 miles to go, which will make this a 24-mile day. It'll be my biggest day. So legs are starting to get a little sore, but I'm going to push through. Whew. So this has been my day. And yesterday, actually, I was way back in like those mountains, way back there. It's just constantly walking along these ridges. Crash and I have been leapfrogging each other all day, so.
Yeah, totally.
But you have an awesome story. How'd you get your name?
So my name is Crash. I got the name from Goosebumps in Julian because I wanted to hitchhike from Scissors Crossing to Julian, and yeah, we got into a frontal car crash. Another guy just swerved in our lane and we totally hit him.
Wow, no injuries.
Yeah, my left knee was kind of bruised and my right shin was pretty swollen. Can still feel it. It hurts a little bit, but other than that, I was fine. I got a little bit of whiplash, but yeah.
Holy.
It was a cool experience.
And now you got a name out of it.
Yeah, totally.
Cynthia, there's so many crickets in here that the sound is actually echoing off of the hills. So you could fall asleep here without listening to your cricket music track at night. Wow, there's crazy steep like sandstone hoodoos here. It just came out of nowhere, which look like they're super steep down. I don't really want to go very close. I'm supposed to be going up and around these. That's where I was standing. This is so creepy, I don't even like getting close, but anyhow, on the other side of that lip there, it is like hundreds of feet down. It's like so far down. Anyways, the camera may not be able to tell, but as how high up those are over there, that's how far down it is right here. The last 1.5 miles into town. Well, that's different. Okay. The final leg to Cajon Pass. To the right. So that was a 12-hour day. 9 3/4 hours moving for 24 miles. That's a lot. But I'm done, so it's like a mile to food and hotel. Legs are sore, but this is what it takes. Eventually we gotta be doing 20s. Okay, so I gotta go across this bridge to get over there to the hotel. So hopefully the traffic is okay and I don't get hit. It's 20 to 9. I did my 24 miles, checked in at the hotel, did some chores, and now I'm gonna eat from this Del Taco restaurant. So I got a burrito, a taco salad, fries, and a pop. I never eat like this, but I'm really hungry. For the people that don't know me personally, I thought I'd end this segment with a little bio. I live on southern Vancouver Island on the west coast of Canada, and I was fortunate enough not to have to quit my job, as I own a furniture rental company and a finance company. This August, I will be married to my wife Cynthia for 25 years. And on the same day as our anniversary, my oldest daughter Jade will turn 19. And she is currently in Amsterdam, as you may have seen from one of the previous videos. My younger daughter Scarlett is in junior high, and I am also a cat person. We have our cat Harriet, a cat we adopted from Mexico named Pina, and a third one that I don't actually have a picture of at the moment. And when not traipsing across the country, walking from Mexico to Canada, I do adventure racing, which is kayak, mountain bike, and trail running. So in a nutshell, that's me.